Getting out of this abandoned mine is a back-breaking climb. A well-organized production line runs from deep under the Earth's surface into the light. But it's all illegal and is often raided by police. Coal is a lifeline for these men and women. Most of these communities are not connected to the energy grid and have high levels of unemployment.
It's something that we use to survive on, so it's very much important for us because it's what we are using, as a primary source of heating our homes because of load shedding and energy poverty. It's a situation that, our province is facing, that as much as we are generating electricity, we don't have electricity.
Load shedding is the term for South Africa's state-ordered power outages, ongoing for 16 years due to a combination of rundown facilities, corruption and sabotage. Mpumalanga hosts 12 coal-fueled power plants and countless mines. It's earned this province the title of one of the most polluted regions in the world. Mbali has 2 children and both have breathing issues. And she's convinced her eldest daughter's severe asthma is caused by the suffocating air here.
This coal kills us.
Mbali says Princess is always much better when they visit family outside the province. Here, she often needs a nebulizer.
I put the medication inside when we have electricity.
Living side by side, not benefiting from the power these plants generate, and suffering from its emissions.
Reports that we've released have found that there is a link to cardiovascular disease, neurological diseases, so people are suffering from heart attacks, strokes as a result of the air pollution.
The pollution is also linked to around 3,300 premature deaths a year. Activists won a case against the government last year with the Pretoria High Court ruling that the air quality here was essentially a human rights violation. It gave authorities 12 months to come up with a plan to improve emissions. Well, that deadline passed in March, and so far, little has changed. Thomas was part of that case. He says the state-owned power companies try to cut corners by asking for extensions to comply with limits.
We also need to understand that our biggest polluters in the country is Sasol and Eskom. And Eskom being a state-owned entity, I don't think government wants to fight one of their own.
He tells us that parents here are raising a generation of sick children.
Sometimes I even think that maybe one day I'll lose my child because of this air pollution.
There is little they can do to change their fate. That will take money and ultimately political will. Stefanie Dekker, Jazeera, Mpumalanga Province, South Africa.